Coach Locke said that you put on a little bit of weight this year. How much have you put on?
About 12 pounds.
How does that impact your rushing ability, and what do you hope that brings to your game?
More power. More power. Definitely more speed. Ability to break more tackles.
What do you think year 2 has really done for you in terms of your development?
Comfortability. Just, you know what I'm saying, knowing the game, knowing the speed. That's really it. Like,
Coach Laughlin talked about how you and Bucky are becoming like much better leaders this year. Like, is there anyone you've taken under your wing, or like just how is that role as a leader different from last season when you first transferred here?
I mean, you can't really lead without playing. So, playing last year, you know, the younger guys come in, they get to see the film from last year, so we know what we're talking about, you know. And he an excellent leader. He kind of lead me sometimes. Will definitely motivate me sometimes when I don't feel like practicing. It's vice versa, but yeah.
What's the focus for you year 2? This, where are the areas you're trying to get better at, or maybe just you're already good at and make those even better?
Definitely seeing that backside gap on counter when the backside backer rock over. I don't really want to miss no more of those, for sure. But my main focus this year is the team goal of winning the national championship.
What do you feel like really has separated last spring and this spring for you guys? A lot of guys have talked about going from being good to great. And what improvements do you feel like the team has made in order to get to that greatness?
Most definitely holding each other accountable. Like, I feel like we calling each other out more when we see another teammate lacking. And I've been called out, I done called some people out. And that's what great teams do. We all want to see each other succeed.
Spring game is this Saturday. What are you most looking forward to?
Seeing my family.
Yeah, your family's coming?
Yeah.
Is a lot of players' families coming? Big event for you guys?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Do your family make it to any games in the fall?
Maybe like 1 or 2. They said they're going to try to come to more this year, but it's a kind of far, so.
What would it mean to you to see a lot of fans in the stands again for the spring game?
I mean, the fans bring the juice, it gets you going. I would love to see it packed out,
What do you remember from last year's spring game?
It was packed out. Yeah, it was packed out, for sure. And that was my first time playing in Austin besides a scrimmage, so, yeah.
So going into your first time playing Austin, there's nerves behind it. Have you talked to any of the younger guys, like showing them like, hey, there might be a little nerves coming into your first spring game, first game under Austin Lights? Like, how have you talked to other guys about that?
I mean, if you're not nervous, then you really shouldn't be out there. Like, this got to be something. You want to go out there and do good. You want to be great. So, like, you got to be nervous so that if you're not nervous, you don't care to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I always tell them that, like, I was talking to Dante, I was like, bro, it's going to be a lot of people there or whatever, but it's just another practice. Like, you're going against the same people. Like, it's the same thing we've been doing for the past month, so.
What does Dante and Jaden bring to their running back room, those 2 freshmen?
Oh, thunder and lightning, for sure. Thunder and lightning. Dante is thunder, and Jaden is most definitely lightning. Me and Jaden, when we was doing speed and stuff, I'm like, he fast. Like, we be competing, for sure. They going to be real good.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
Dan said that the biggest difference between last year and this year is just the level of physicality and competition. Do you feel like that competition is more competitive this spring than it was last spring?
Yeah, I mean, if you was at practice last spring, you kind of saw the offense running the ball all over the defense. But this year, it's a lot more tackling going on. So I'm excited to see what our defense brings to the table this year because we got some dogs over there for sure.
Who stands out on that defense so far? Has anyone impressed you, transfers or returning guys who've made that step?
Like newcomers?
Either. Just who's standing out for you?
I got a whole list. Like, for sure, Justin, number 4, he transferred from Iowa. Evan, for sure. Zilla, he came from safety to linebacker. He doing a great job. Kyrie, that whole D-line room, like, it's gonna be a special year, for sure.